Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're going to make our last game for the Arty Party, and I'm so glad you're here with me. Okay, for this project you're going to need 2 sheets of paper, one to make all of your tails out of, which I'm going to set aside for now, and one to draw your animal on. This is going to be a modified pin the tail on the donkey, but we're going to do pin the tail on whatever animal you want. So for whatever animal it is, you're going to do an upside down U here. That's going to be its rear end. Give it some feet. Well, if you're doing horse feet, this would look different, but this is good for a bear or a cat or a dog or a donkey, whatever you want to do. And then another upside down U shape here. You want to put an X where the tail actually goes. And then I think it's nice to show the face a little bit. So I'm going to do the face a little bit on this side here. And I'm going to do a bear for mine. So, because I already have a cat downstairs, I'll show that to you too. So here's my bear face, like he's turning around and facing you, even though you're behind him. He's like, what are you doing? You're putting my tail on. So I'm going to give him an eye, a big old nose, and a smile because he's excited to play your game with you. You don't have to do a bear. You could do a rabbit, you could do a cat, you could whatever animal you want. Use your creativity. But this way it looks like he's turning around and looking at you. And you can label it and do some cool lettering if you want to. Maybe I'll do that. These are just box letters. On the bear. Exclamation point, of course, because it's a party. All right, so I'm going to show you what it looks like when I add my colors to that, and then I will do the tails. So now I'm going to do the tails for my bear. And bears have kind of small tails. If you were doing a cat, I'm just going to show that to you. If you're doing a cat, the tail might look like this. Maybe like white here and orange here. If you were doing a donkey, a traditional donkey, it would look kind of like a paintbrush. But I am doing bears, so the tail is going to be kind of small. So I'm going to just do this shape. It's kind of a U shape. And I'm going to assume I have 4 players, so I'll go ahead and number them so I know whose is whose. And I'll color them the same way that I did my bear. Well, maybe I will if I remember what color I used. Maybe not. Maybe this is the same color. This is kind of a Pooh Bear color. And just to make it fancy, I'll go around that edge with the darker brown. Let's give it that little bit of shading. And then I'm just going to cut these out, and then I'll be ready to play my game. Okay, so we're going to put tape on the back of all of them. You let your other players in your family go ahead and go, and hopefully my number 3 is going to beat all of these ones. Got to spin 3 times, and then hopefully, How'd I do? Oh, nailed it.